Welcome to Crashtropolis, where stupidity meets high speed, reckless road rage, and violent highway collisions. These are real dashcam crashes from around the world. No script, no warning, just raw moments when everything goes wrong. Be careful, buckle up, and watch how quickly everything can change. This was a completely shocking road accident. A man who had had a tiring day wanted to cross the road, but he didn't notice the two huge trucks coming down the road at first. He noticed them at the last moment and tried to run away, and the truck driver slammed on the brakes with all his might. Fortunately, there was no chaos, and it was a miraculous story of survival. An example of a heart-stopping car accident. While the driver was trying to load a heavy load onto the vehicle, it suddenly accelerated, causing the vehicle to lose balance, and unfortunately, the accident occurred. For a moment, I thought it was real dashcam footage of an accident, but it turns out that the cars were dancing because they were bored while waiting at a red light. Have you ever seen dancing cars before? As a result of the motorcyclist reaching excessively high speeds, he lost control on a bend and was thrown onto the highway along with his motorcycle. He narrowly escaped being crushed under the wheels of cars speeding along the highway. Fortunately, the driver is in good condition. We can call this accident a miraculous escape. Due to the driver coming from the opposite lane, this incident could have resulted in a lane change accident, but fortunately, that did not happen. Every driver is required to obey traffic rules. Another lane change accident caught on dashcam. This driver wanted to change lanes when he noticed that the lane he was in was slowing down but because he wasn't paying enough attention, this minor accident occurred. Although it wasn't exactly a car explosion, the car was completely engulfed in flames. The driver was driving his latest model sports car on the road when he suddenly noticed that his car was on fire, and the result was that the car was completely destroyed. You just watched a truck accident caught on camera, but the person responsible for this accident is not the truck driver, but the car driver. The driver suddenly falls asleep while driving, and as a result, this serious accident occurs due to lane violation. His father bought him a very luxurious sports car for his birthday, and he wanted to show it off to his friends the very next day. But the result was a disaster, and now he has to take his new car to the repair shop. Many of you have seen dangerous truck accidents in the US, most of which occur on highways. In this accident, the small black car loses control of the road due to a mistake made by the black truck in front, and then boom, the dashcam records all of this. I am amazed that this wreck of a vehicle is still on the road. As soon as the traffic police see it, they will impound the vehicle and fine the driver, because it is very dangerous to drive this wreck on the road. A miraculous escape from an accident. A person is waiting on the sidewalk when a car sees him and immediately stops to let him cross. At that moment, another car coming from behind brakes at the last moment, but is unable to stop, resulting in an accident. This group of motorcyclists is celebrating among themselves by blocking the highway. What they are doing is very selfish. An ambulance trying to transport a patient to the hospital could have been there. You just watched a heart-stopping car accident. After the gray car in front entered the main road from the side road, the driver swerved to avoid an accident and crashed into the first barrier before skidding across the road. I'm sure most of you have never seen a tractor crash in the city center. The reason for this tractor crash was that the tractor was turning too fast on the road, causing the trailer behind it to overturn. wanted to borrow his friend's luxury car to impress the girls there, but he crashed his friend's car into a trash container. Now he'll have to answer to his friend. While working on road construction, these individuals accidentally spill liquid used in road construction onto a parked vehicle and immediately attempt to clean it up so that the vehicle owner does not notice. I hope they were successful. This accident falls squarely into the category of stupid and bad drivers. Driving the car that way on such a narrow section of road is not sensible. It is very clear that the car will overturn in any case. The driver leaves the vehicle running and walks away, and then the vehicle starts moving on its own, circling around until it collides with an oncoming truck. Otherwise, the car would have continued circling around for hours. The driver takes the pump at the station and, regardless of whether it is diesel or gasoline, confidently heads for the tank. But what he doesn't realize is that the fuel is not going into the tank at all. The fuel is flowing directly under the car. Fortunately, nothing serious happened. Otherwise, there would have been an accident at the gas station. A truck loaded with wood enters a curve too fast. It loses control, overturns, and is thrown into the opposite lane. And a collision with an oncoming vehicle is inevitable. A momentary rush of speed almost costs someone their life. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more.